Hi, it's Charles Norman here again with you from Professor Q Sports Solutions with another Professor Q product review. Now, we're always on the lookout for innovative and easy to use products, and also products that are really flexible. And we think we found one now that can be used in a variety of different ways, even ways that the inventor, Jason Wright, who is a well-known basketball trainer in the Orange County area of Southern California, he designed it for basketball for his shooting training, but we found another bunch of other uses for it, and we want to introduce you to this product today and give you an idea of why we think it's one of the better products on the market. Now, the name of the product is Hoop Shooter Pro. So it was designed by Jason, as I said before, and basically, if you took a look at it, it looks like a wristband with a connector on the outside of it, and basically that's what it is. But it's very unique, and I'm going to show you what I mean right now. First, let me get a basketball, and then we'll continue. Now, with basketball, one of the fundamental things that almost every trainer and every coach will teach a child is how to hold the ball correctly, and then follow through and complete their shot. Tell you, you take your shooting hand and you put it on the ball flat with the fingers spread. And then your guide hand goes on the side of the ball, and then you would hold the ball in basically this fashion. What you're looking for is that V, that upside down V, and you're pretty close. Now, of course, they're going to tell you to bring your elbow in and get the ball in the proper and make sure it's you have space between your palm and the ball and resting on the pads of your fingers, all these different things. That's basically the fundamental way most kids are taught to shoot. Now, before I go any further, one of the things I want to point out is that if you're going to get a trainer to train you how to shoot, make sure they're going to train based on your child. If you watch college basketball, high school basketball, professional basketball, almost every shooter has a different release point, a different way of holding the ball, a different way of bringing the ball up, and it's based on their unique physiology. So you want to make sure that someone's just not teaching you technique, but they're teaching technique that matches what your child's physiology is. So make sure that's done. Okay, so let's get back to the product itself. So the product is basically these wrist magnets on those pieces that are coming out of the wristband, and they allow the wristband to connect and easily disconnect. Okay, so if you are holding a basketball and you're ready to shoot and you have your hands in the proper position, what you want to do is resist that flyaway elbow, and that's what you get with a lot of kids. They shoot the ball because they're pushing, because they're probably shooting too far away too early, and then their arms fly away and the elbows fly out and you have a problem. Okay, so immediately this will force them to stay in the proper position, and then they can actually release the ball, which is very unique. They can actually catch the ball. If the ball goes in a different direction, they can get their arms apart. They're not locked into the device. The other thing we like about it is that the device doesn't fit on the hands. It's not attached permanently in a way where the person can't do anything else. With this, I could still dribble. I would simply turn them outside. I could dribble the basketball. I can move around. I can do all the other things that I'm going to do as part of my training, and then go right back to this shooting thing if I get start having problems. So we really like it for those reasons. So it's a great product. In fact, Jason on his website, which we'll let you know about, he does a lot of extra drills that you can do using this product. So we think it's a great product just for that. But we want to go further. This is why we were really excited about this product. There's other sports that you could use this for. So one of the sports would be baseball. Now in baseball, one of the biggest problems is for kids that are trying to, you're teaching them to catch the ball correctly, both in the field and in the infield. So in the outfield, one of the problems is you want them to use two hands to go after the ball. So if they have this, you can tell whether or not they're doing what they're supposed to do, and it forces them. Remember, one of our big pieces with kids working out at home is that they lose the technique that they were taught at practice or with the trainer. So if a fly ball is coming and you have this product, the kid would have to go up here with both hands. They would catch the ball, and they can cradle the ball, and then here's a really great piece of this, is that they can follow through and throw the ball back to the infield. They could actually do all the pieces that you need to do as part of making that same play. Okay, so remember, these are connected. The kid goes up, catch the ball, they bring the ball back in, they can finish it and throw the ball back in. Very few products will allow you to do that. Control technique and allow the freedom to be able to complete the technique. Okay, the second thing on an infield play. On an infield play, one of the things you want to do, and one of the hardest parts, is to get the kid in front of the ball. It's something that coaches, you'll hear them say over and over again, get your body in front of the ball and then bend down, get down. Don't bend at the waist, which most kids want to do. You want them to actually bend at the knees. So they're going to come here, and if this is on, they will scoop. Go ahead. They will scoop, get the ball in here, and be able to come back out and finish the play. Again, what we want to do is to be able to finish the play. So you're here, they get the ball, and then they can come and they can finish the play. Okay? So those are very, very important pieces for sports. It's things that people talk about and coaches talk about over and over again. So we really, really like this product for that very reason. The really important piece of this is that they can go through the entire motion needed and there's no restriction, plus the technique is being done correctly. So those are things that we look for when we are recommending products to parents. Again, a product that can be used by a novice parent up to an expert parent. So we think the Hoop Shooter Pro, although it was designed for basketball, can really be used for a variety of sports. So let's think about the variety of other sports that this product can be used for. Let's think in terms of football. One of the things, if you're trying to teach your child to catch a football or they're at practice, is that you want them to catch the ball in their hands, out in front, not necessarily against their body where it can pop back out again. Very hard to teach. So if you had a product like this, as the ball is coming, they can move and catch it with two hands and then bring the ball in, catch the ball with two hands, bring the ball in. Really a great idea. Volleyball, let's try that one. What are you doing when you're bumping? When you're coming down to bump with the ball, you want to keep those hands together. These connectors are very flexible. So you can come down here and you can teach them to get down in front of the ball and be able to do the bump. And then even when they're passing, you want them to keep here, keep their hands in tight to make that pass. So again, another way of using it. So if you think about this, we had basketball, we had baseball, softball, volleyball, and football, and we all used one product to do it. So we think this is a very unique, very flexible, very versatile product, and it gets Professor Q's highest rating. Again, remember, check our website often. We do quite a few product reviews, and when you come back, we'll have something else for you to take a look at. And remember this, keep your kid in the game. We'll talk to you later. Bye.